What's good, Joe? Welcome back to a brand new Top 10s video. This time, we are finally doing my Top 10 anime of 2021. Yeah, we're over halfway through the year of 2022, and I'm just now recording. You guys know that for the past couple of years, I've been just playing catch up with getting the anime finished for my top 10 animes of 2020 and my 2021 list, getting caught up on those. Finally, like a couple days ago, like a few days ago, I finally finished with the last anime I need for the 2021 list, which was Eden Zero. And now it is finally time for me to sit down and record my top 10 animes of 2021. Hopefully, this won't take much longer for me to actually edit this video and get it up for you guys, but we shall see what's cool and everything. But anyway, guys, without further ado, enough jibba jabba, let's just jump right into the actual list. Starting off with number 10. Number 10 on my list is going to be a anime that probably none of you heard of, Battle Games in 5 Seconds. This, as long with the next anime that's on, as long as the next anime on the list, were both shows that my man Platinum Equinox, shout out to my man Platinum, recommended to me and asked me to do reactions for. Because you guys don't know, I mentioned this in my review in my top 10 video for 2020, that on my Twitter I usually do episode reactions clips. On my Twitter, just post clips of me reacting to whatever animes I'm watching for that season, and of course post them on my Twitter and post them, for the entire episode. Obviously, like 220 splits, because that's what Twitter's limited to. Little Twitter's video limit is. So yeah, you guys want to check those out? Follow me on Twitter. I'm gonna be doing Chainsaw Man and Spy Family for fall. So yeah, check that out. In this season, I'm doing Classroom the Elite Season 2, and that was a part-time season 2. So if you're interested, follow my Twitter. You'll get to watch those. Anyway, he recommended me these shows, and I love the Battle Game in 5 Seconds. It's a death game anime if that's what you're into, man. I really enjoy it. I love the characters for it. The MC though is basically a straight up copy of Light from Death Note, and even in the dub, funny enough, he's voiced by Akechi, who himself is kind of is very similar to Light. He has a very similar archetype that Light Yagami has, so it worked. I mean, he's great. The dub cast overall I thought was great, and yeah, this show was just really entertaining to watch, man. I really thought the games that they were playing for each one of them were really interesting. I thought the story was interesting, and I love the characters of the show, man. So yeah, if you guys are into your Death Gun, I don't know why I keep saying Death Gun. I'm not talking about SAO. Your Death Game anime, I definitely recommend you guys do check out Battle Game in 5 Seconds. It's on Crunchyroll with the dub and the sub. You should need premium to watch unless, like Platinum Men, they just randomly locked it halfway through it, which was when I was watching Platinum Men, which you guys know is also read now on my Twitter. That shit annoyed the shit out of me when I was watching on Crunchyroll, a week behind because they don't got premium, and then all of a sudden they just locked the entire show behind premium for some reason. They're just like, fuck it, it's now all premium, fuck you. I was like, why? The show is, you finish it. This isn't like fucking Naruto. This isn't One Piece. This isn't one of your big heavy hitters that I could understand you wanted to lock by premium. It's Platinum Man, bro. Why are you suddenly locking this midway through the season? But whatever the case may be with that was some bullshit though. But yeah, check it out, guys. Although I will say, the show definitely did not have that high of a budget for the animation, because definitely around the end of the season, the show really started to lose a lot of steam, where there were fights that were straight up fully CGI for some fights in the later parts, in some of the last few episodes, which is obviously disheartening to see, because I was enjoying the show so much. The animation was average, fine, whatever. Then all of a sudden the fights are all fully CGI. I'm like, oh. Like the CGI wasn't terrible or nothing. It's fine for what you expect from anime CGI, but it's to be fair, I should have seen this coming, because the ED is literally nothing but a song, which by the way is a banger. The OP and the ED songs for the show are both fucking bangers, bro. But the ED is literally nothing but manga volume covers and a color page of the manga. That's it. It's just manga volume covers, which should have told you enough how low the budget was for the show. But yeah, I loved it. I hope it gets a season 2, but it probably won't. I like to read the manga because I really enjoyed this series, and I would like to see where it goes next. And yeah, man, it's just a really entertaining show that I definitely recommend you guys check this movie. Check the show out if you guys are into your Death Game anime. But yo, the redhead, bro. I mean, y'all know me. Seriously though, man, she fine as hell, bro. Anyway, that is why Battle Game in 5 Seconds is number 10. Seriously, bro, the redhead, the show is so fucking hot, bro. I mean, I'm sorry. Y'all know I got a thing for redheads, bro. But anyway. Number 9 on my list is Full Dive. The actual title is way longer, but we ain't got time for that. I don't even remember it. But this show is fantastic. But I gotta say, the dub is fucking amazing for the show. I loved it. It stars JYB as the main character of the show, which, funny enough, in the Japanese is actually voiced by Izuku. So hearing him swear as both from both as hearing Izuku start swearing like crazy and screaming and everything, I'm sure was very entertaining for the Japanese. But for us here in America, we got JYB, and he was phenomenal in the show, man. He was incredible. But yo, my man JYB can fucking scream, bro. Like when this dude is like, when he like starts screaming, when he starts like, you know, when the MC is in some terrifying positions, bro. Like, yo, my man can scream, bro. He can fucking scream. But the show is fucking hilarious. It's like a satire or like a parody of a lot of shows of the concept. A lot of shows like SCO have, of course, with VR MMOs being real and and all that shit. And that whole shit. It's fucking hilarious, bro. When they make fun of certain things with gaming, Riona is hilarious, bro. Although she is also fun. You know what I'm saying, bro? But yeah, bro. She's awesome. I love the main character. I love the rest of the cast. I thought they're pretty funny. Alice or whatever, or actually the stalker chick that is voiced by Alice in SCO from the dub, tracking down the main character, trying to kill him, bro. There was so much bad shit standing in the show, bro. It's super entertaining, and I highly recommend you guys check this show out, man. It's fucking amazing, it's hilarious, and you'll have a grand time watching it. Especially with the dub, man. The dub is fucking awesome, bro. I love the dub for the show. So yeah, it's on Funimation now. Check it out. It's probably now on Crunchyroll as well, because since the merger and everything, but yeah. Definitely check the show out, man. It's fucking awesome, and I loved it. Number 8 on my list, rather, is The Promised Neverland Season 2. All right, let's get into this one. Let's get in, because y'all know this anime was quite controversial during its release. Mostly from the mangakas, because they wouldn't shut the fuck up. You guys know that a lot of people, mostly the mangakas, basically only the mangakas, were bitching and complaining about this show from top to bottom till it ended. Oh, they skipped this on. Oh, they skipped this chapter. This season is shit. Blah, blah, blah. This is all I'm going to say before I dive into my own personal thoughts. The manga readers were basically the only people I saw bitching. You asked the anime onlys, you asked me, you asked Platinum, and it seemed like there was a few other people as well that were anime onlys. We all loved the season. So I asked you, was Promised Neverland Season 2 really that bad? A bad show? Or were the manga readers just sold that their favorite arc got skipped? Just saying. Anyway, I love this season. Is it better than Season 1? No. I still think Season 1 was a better season, but this show is fantastic. I love what they did with Emma and the cast. I thought when we finally started to expand more on the demons, I thought that was really well done. I really thought that was interesting. And the music, though, the music for the show. You guys will see some of my reaction, because I've constantly brought this up throughout my entire time watching in my reaction clips for Platinum for Promised Neverland Season 2. The OST for the show is godly. Like, if you guys saw my Crunchyroll Anime Awards nominations video I did for the show last year, that you guys know that I was actively pissed off that Promised Neverland Season 2 wasn't nominated for Best Score, because the OST in this show is fucking, and I would definitely say that's probably the best part of the show is the OST, man. I love the OST for the show. And yeah, like, it's amazing, bro. Like, oh my god, so many amazing songs. During the last episode, people are like, oh, they skipped 130 chapters, where I'm like, bro, I don't give a fuck how many chapters they skipped. This song fucking slaps, bro. But yeah, and me personally, I also I thought the ending was really good. I like the ending of Promised Neverland, because I know a lot of people were also, because I know the manga was also bitching about, the ending sucked, I'm like, this is fine. I'm like, this is fine, man. I liked it. I enjoyed it. But yeah, man, I love Season 2. I thought it was fantastic. I love what they did with the characters. I love the story. I thought when we found out more about Minerva, we found out what was his deal and all that shit. I thought it was interesting. I thought it was fascinating. I loved it. But that's just me. I love this show. Fuck you. But yeah, that's just me, man. I love Promised Neverland Season 2. I love the show. Even when I rewatched it, when it aired on Toonami, after the show finished up sub, didn't change my opinion. Still loved it. Just saying, bro. Just saying. But hey, that's just my opinion. Bro. Anyway, number 7 on my list is Dr. Stone Season 2. This is easily the best season of the show we have gotten so far, and I wouldn't be surprised if this continues on, if maybe Season 3 could top it, because Season 2 was phenomenal. First off, I love how they kind of like expand on some of the characters, most specifically with Tsukasa. I thought he was really cool. I dig the new characters that they introduced for this season. Kohaku is best girl, as always. I love, of course, when we finally got the reunion between Senku, Tanji, Taiju, and Yuzuhara. Thought that was cool to finally see the OG crew finally back together, man. I love the new gadgets they created for the show, like a fucking tank. You know, so many good shit in this season. Oh, and then you got like the second to last episode, I believe it was. Bro, that episode was fucking amazing, bro. Yo, that episode was amazing. That second to last episode. That's the episode I am remembering correctly. That one was probably my favorite episode of the series so far, man. I love that episode. It was so fucking good, man. Blasting the second OP, you know, that which is still my favorite OP of Dr. Stone so far. I love that second OP that we got from season 1. Love that show. But yeah, Dr. Stone Season 2, hyped up for Season 3. Still have yet to watch that little OVA that's going to serve as like a bridge between Season 1 and Season 2. Still, Season 2 and Season 3. Still haven't watched it yet, but I'm gonna. And yeah, love Season 2. I'm looking forward to Season 3 of Dr. Stone, man. Loved it. Stone Wars was awesome. Anyway, number 6 on my list is Black Clover. Now, first off, let me like explain this, because I'm sure some of y'all might be a little confused on why Black Clover is on this list, considering how long it's been airing. So, here is how I do my top 10s. And I don't know if I mentioned this before in a previous video or not, but fuck. So, how I do it is that whatever year the show ends is the year that it is eligible for my top 10 and what I will consider when I'm ranking them. Because I don't want to be like doing a show that is like maybe only like halfway through its run and be already up on the top 10. Shit can always change. It could end and I ended up hating it, or it ended a show that wasn't super high. I could like get like super big and like I will fall in love with by the end. So I wait until the show is fully complete and until it's done. Now, when it comes to shows that are split core, that's different. But if that like first half of the split of the season or whatever is finished, I count that one, and the split core is, you know, I'll do that for the following year or whatever. That is how I do my top 10. So if a show even if a show started in 2017, if it ended in 2021, like Black Clover did, it is eligible for the 2021 list because that's when it fucking ended. So, just wanted to preface that and kind of explain why Black Clover is considering it's been aired for like 4 years or whatever. So, first off, I want to say I am so fucking happy that very recently, I want to say for like maybe the last year or so, people have finally started to put some respect on Black Clover's name, which is great to see, because I remember, everyone and their fucking grandmother was fucking clowning on the series about how annoying Asta's voice is, which, to be fair, as soon as I heard Asta's screaming voice, that was basically like, yeah, I'm gonna wait till the dub drops to watch this show. But also because when it comes like long-running shonen animes like Bleach, Naruto, you know, Black Clover shit, I always prefer to watch that shit dubbed so that I can sit better, less enjoy the show, enjoy the journey, rather than staring at the bottom half of the screen. If I want to read that much fucking dialogue, I'll read the fucking manga, okay? So, there's that. But yeah, so I love this show, man. If you guys have been following me on Twitter for a while, you guys know I was watching the show from when it started airing on Toonami and watched it throughout its entire run while it was on Toonami. Phenomenal show, man. I fucking love Black Clover. Now, first off, I gotta say, I love the characters of the show. Asta, you got, of course, Asta, Yuna, Noelle. Noelle really started to grow on me as the series progressed on. Yami is like my favorite character in the entire series. He's voiced by Chris Sabbath in the dub. He's fantastic, man. The rest of the cast and the rest of the Black Bulls and the other characters are just great, man. Especially that one dude that is voiced by JYB. I forget his name, but yo, he was another one of my favorite characters, probably because he is indeed voiced by Johnny Bosch, but he was great as well, man. There are just so many amazing moments throughout this entire series, man. Like when the arc we got where it was focused on Finral and his brother, and like his brother was gonna kill Finral, but then Asta, Luck, and you know the other guy, I'm slipping on his name. It's been a minute since Black Clover ended, so forgive me if I don't remember, if I'm slipping on names or details and shit. It's been a minute, but yeah, they all come in there at the last second, but they're like their weapons out at his throat, man, bro. That was one of the most hypest moments of the series, bro. You had that one arc that was like really dark with like that devil dude that's voiced by Kellen Jeff. That was phenomenal, man. All the OPs are fucking bangers, bro. Yo, Black Clover gotta have one of the highest percentages of banger OPs for a long range shonen anime like this. Cause bro, there are no misses with Black Clover. All the OPs are bangers. 3, 4. Guess who's back? Oh my god, that song. Ooh, guess who's back? Ooh, that's a banger, bro. The last OP from OP 13, which is funny enough my favorite number. Weirdly, that's one the last one. But yeah, that OP was banger, man. Just so many bangers for the OPs, man. Just so many banger OPs, so many amazing moments, so many great characters, man, and just, yeah, I'm hyped. I love this show, man. It's great. It definitely got better as it went along, bro, and yeah, I love Black Clover, man. Cloud on me if you want, bro. I fucking love this show, and I can't wait for the movie, and hopefully when the TV anime returns after the movie, hopefully, the Period will actually give the animators a decent production schedule this time, because we know the production schedule for Black Clover was less than stellar. Given the animation and just they had to rush episodes and all the other shit, y'all saw the production issues when the show was airing, man. It was insane. So hopefully, when the TV anime does return after the movie, hopefully they'll give the animators an actual decent production schedule for once. But yeah, well, I guess we'll find out with that soon. And yeah, I love Black Clover. This is a phenomenal show, man. One of my favorite new shonen animes or shonen series in general that are out right now. And yeah, I love Black Clover, man, and I can't wait to see what's next. Number 5, we enter the top 5, man. Number 5 on my list is going to be Tokyo Revengers. Bro, this show was a fucking journey, bro. This show was a journey. First off, I gotta say, I absolutely love the characters. Hina, Takemichi, Mikey, Drakenku. Bro, this crew, like if we're talking about new anime series and like an ensemble cast, this one and probably Jujutsu Kaisen, at least from new animes that came out this year, probably had the best cast in my opinion. I love these characters. They're so well written. I love them. I love when we get some of their backstory, especially around the second half where you get to like the bloody Halloween, bro. That arc was absolute madness, bro. But yo, if you like your time travel anime, you like your Steins Gates, you like your race, you will love Tokyo Revengers, bro. Please go watch it, man. If you haven't already, still been watching with the dub because I watched this show because the dub wasn't out yet when I started watching it. I haven't watched the dub. I'm hoping to rewatch the show completely dubbed before season 2 drops. Because I want to hear how the dub cast sounds and see how. I've heard a little bit some clips. I like what I hear, but I want to rewatch the entire show with the dub cast. Kind of wish Toonami would pick it up, but apparently Crunchyroll doesn't want to play ball with Toonami anymore. So since the merger, so we probably won't get it for a while if we ever get it. But yeah, this show will be perfect for Toonami, bro. No lie. This show will be like the perfect show for Toonami. Anyway, I love the characters, man. The story is amazing, man, just seeing all the twists and turns, how Takemichi's trying to save Hina, but bro, Hina, this woman built different, bro. This woman built different. I'll get my Yuri box from this one from Steins Gate, bro. And yo, love her, bro. Loved her in this show, man. And bro, those emotional moments are hidden, bro. But yo, that last episode though, why you motherfuckers gotta make us wait like a whole year till season 2? That's just unfair, bro. Like this show is, and also the OST fucking slaps too, bro. The OP slaps, the ED slaps. More specifically the second one. That one slaps, bro. Love this show, man. Especially when we start getting some of the backstory and some of the characters, bro. Like, yo, like fucking like Kazutara, if I'm pronouncing his name right. The dude with the tiger shit, going on, lion shit, whatever the fuck his name is. Baiji, him with Baiji, bro. Yo, shit was hidden, bro. That shit was hidden. Seriously, bro. You have not seen Tokyo Revengers, go watch it, bro. The show's fucking incredible, bro. I loved it. Anyway. Can't wait for season 2. Anyway, that is why it's number 5 on my list, guys. Number 4 on my list is Jujutsu Kaisen. What the hell can I say about the show that has already said? Novara's best girl. Gojo is this generation's Kakashi and easily my favorite character in the entire series. Love Gojo. He steals the show every time he's on screen, bro. The fights. God tier with that animation. Mappa won't play no games, but bro, the emotional moments still be hidden, bro. You guys remember that one moment from the first half? of season 1 in the first half. Well, it was about to say season 1. There's only been one season, but you guys remember the first half, that one moment with Yuji? Bro. Yo, bro, that shit was hidden, bro. This also I reacted to on Twitter. So you guys want to see my reaction? Jesus guys, and trust me, there was some good shit in there, man, when I was reacting to that show. Go check out my Twitter, search up hashtag Jujutsu Kaisen my ad, you'll find them. But yeah, man, so many amazing moments. Novara, best girl, man. I love the second to last episode. That main fight between Yuji and Novara teaming up, bro. Yo, that shit was awesome, bro. So many amazing moments in Jujutsu Kaisen Season 1. You guys know I saw Zero, loved it. Can't wait for Season 2. Next year, I believe, is when it's coming out. And yeah, man, Jujutsu Kaisen. Fucking awesome. The OSTs also really good, too. And of course, the OPs and EDs, oh, God tier, bro. God tier. God tier. Anyway. That is why Jujutsu Kaisen is number 3 on my list. Or number 4 on my list, right? Number 4. Number 3 on my list. Now we're getting number 3. Number 3 on my list is Nomad Megalo Box Season 2. This was easily the most underrated anime of the year because nobody fucking talked about it. Literally, I swear to God, it felt like me and Platinum were like the only 2 people fucking talking about this show. Now listen, Season 1 wasn't this huge fucking massive success, big hit like fucking Jujutsu Kaisen was. But bro, people knew of Megalo Box Season 1. People knew of that show. Nobody was talking for Season 2. I don't know where everyone went. Where was all the hype and fanfare for Nomad? Because this is easily better than Season 1. This is easily the best out of the 2, man. This show is amazing. I love what they did with the characters. I love what they did with Gearless Joe battling drug addiction at the start of it and him trying to bounce back, bro, because of what happened. And then when we got to start seeing the OG crew, the other guys that were with Gearless Joe in the end, bro, there was just... The less you know, the better with Nomad, so I'm going to keep this short. But, bro... If you watch Nomad season, if you watch Megalo Box, but for some reason didn't watch Season 2, please watch it. The OP and the ED are fucking incredible, man. The OST is fantastic. Just watch it. This show, it hits, bro. It hits. The storyline for the show is fucking incredible. I love the story for the show, man. And what they did with the characters was just amazing. Just watch it. Just watch Nomad now. Hit up Crunchyroll, hit up Funimation, and just watch it, bro. This show is fucking incredible. Anyway, that is why it's number 3 on the list. Number 2, I'm probably going to get shit for this one too. Attack on Titan Final Season, Part 1. Now, you guys know I reviewed this shit, so y'all probably already know a lot of my thoughts from my reviews and how long some of them got, and the discussions we had, especially with Gabby. Bro, this show was just amazing, bro. Like, Season 3, Part 2 of Attack on Titan was something special. But Season 4, the first half of it, my God, bro, it was something special in its own right. There is so much fascinating shit that we get in this series with Eren, with Gabby, how his story repeats itself, with Gabby having a rage for Eren and his crew, like Eren did with the Titans in Season 1. There's so much good shit in here. Falco, Zeke, Mikasa, Eren especially, bro. So much good shit. The animation, pretty good, you know. We didn't get the God tier shit till Part 2, you know what I'm saying? When Mappa was like, alright, bro, it's time, bro, to bring up that Sakura. I thought we were never going to get from this scene, but, bro, the animation was still really good, bro. The fights were great, minus even with the CGI that everyone was bitching about. The CGI I thought looked fine, man, and just, yeah, bro. Not much more I can say that I haven't already said in my reviews and other people have already said in countless other videos. Watch Season 4 Part 1 if you haven't already. It's fucking awesome. AOT slaps. Anyway, guys, as per usual, we will now get into the honorable mention before we get into number 1. You guys probably already guessed what it is. The first honorable mention we got is going to be Demon Slayer Mugen Train, the TV version. Now, I was debating whether or not to even have this on the list because it is the TV version, just a re-edited version of the movie with some little extra features, with some little things added to it. So I didn't even know if it really counted for this, but if it did, I probably would have put this over Dr. Stone, maybe even after Tokyo Revengers, depending on how I'm feeling. But yeah, I love Mugen Train. You guys know I saw this in my review. I did a reaction to this for when this aired, when I was preparing for Season 2. For the actual, the entertainment disregard. Loved it. The fights are God tier, man. The music's fantastic. Yuki Kajira don't miss, bro. And just, yeah. fantastic. Just a fantastic show, man. It was good to rewatch. Next honorable mention we got is Nagatoro. Now this one's actually interesting because you guys know I don't often read ahead of series. I know, like, if I watch a show, I'm usually going into it blind. Never do I read ahead of with the manga. Nagatoro was the only series where I've actually been watching the anime while I've already read ahead with the manga, because I already watched, or read, rather, a decent chunk of the manga before season 1 even started airing. This was like a few years ago before the anime was even announced. So I watched that, then because of James, of course, James was doing these kills like watch-alongs on his Discord of watching Nagatoro. I decided, fuck it, let's go back to the manga and get caught. I've been keeping up with the manga ever since, bro. Y'all can follow me on Twitter from whenever the chapters drop and I read them, because I'm always posting about them when I read them. But yeah, I love Nagatoro. It's just a fun show, man. Senpai, Nagatoro's cute. I love their interaction. It's just a good time, man. Nagatoro is just a good time to watch. If you haven't watched it, man, definitely check it out. I haven't watched it with dub yet. This is another one I watched sub because there was not a dub available yet, but heard a little bits of it. Like the dub, like what I've heard of the dub so far. It's kind of surprised I didn't get Justin Briner to voice Senpai, because the Japanese he is voiced by Izuku, and he would have been perfect for it. But yeah, Nagatoro, fantastic show. Definitely recommend you guys check it out. Next up we have is Baki Season 3, Baki Hanma. This was probably, I think I probably would still say Season 1 was a little bit better than Season 2, just because Season 3, I think that's because why I end up Baki Season 1 is still my favorite, probably Baki season so far, is just because I think it was just the experience of watching Season 1. And the having the death row inmates just wanting to taste defeat. That was such a badass line. I want to taste defeat. But Baki Hanma, man, this one easily has the best villain with Novara. I think he's easily the best Baki villain we've gotten. And I thought he was fantastic. The other guy, the number 1, he was fantastic as well. Baki, if there's one thing that Baki Season 3 did that I both was happy about and kind of a little sad about, is they took that Baki's girlfriend has basically been completely thrown to the wayside. Like, she's not even acknowledged at all in this season. Which, on the one hand, I was glad to see, because I was starting not to like her because of the bullshit they were doing with, like, the love triangle with Muhammad Ali Jr. But at the same time, I was sad they didn't even mention her, because 1, I would like to know what happened to her, and 2, because I love Jeremy Lin, and she's voiced by Jeremy Lin, so I always like hearing her. So yeah, but this show still has the insanity of Baki, where you have George W. Bush in the show. This was written when he was still president, by the way, when it was in the manga. You have fucking Baki shadowboxing, praying mantis, Mike Tyson. There's so much absurdity in Baki Season 3, bro. It's like when I'm right, yes, I am indeed watching Baki. Just a fantastic show, man. Baki and the OP. Oh my god, the OP and the ED. Oh, so good, bro. The Baki with their OPs and EDs, they do not miss, man. Baki don't miss with the OPs and EDs, man. Seriously. Fantastic show. Watch it if you haven't already. If you've seen Baki, it's fantastic. It's a great show. Great watch. Next up, Eden Zero. This one was interesting because this was going to be as my introduction to Hiromashima, because I hadn't watched Fairy Tail up to this point. I do want to watch it one day just because of how big it pops, just because of the lakes. Now, I was wondering how I was going to go into this show, because I already knew about all the memes and shit about Fairy Tail and their friendship and the bullshit, like friendship power-up, bro, but Eden Zeros is really fucking good, bro. Like, I actually loved it, man. Like, I thought the first episode was really well done, and I was like, yo, bro, what is this? You know, I'm like, hey, we sure Kishimoto did, like, low-key co-write this, man. I really dug the world of it. I love the power-ups. I'm slipping on the name of the power-ups, which sucks because I just finished watching it like a couple days ago, but I'm slipping up on the power-ups. I thought those were really cool, man. Love the universe, love the characters. Rebecca is best girl, although Homura, slipping on her name for a second. Homura, I also love Homura. She's second best girl for me anyway, but I would still say Rebecca's best girl for me, man. Yeah, I love Shiki, love the cast. Really dug the universe. I love the spaceship. I enjoyed my sci-fi, man, and yeah, it was just a fantastic time. I really enjoyed it, man. I didn't think I was gonna like Eden Zeros as much as I ended up doing, man, because this show's awesome, man. So yeah, definitely hyped for season 2 as well, man. So yeah, check out Eden Zeros if you haven't already. It's really fucking good, you know? Especially if you watch Fairy Tail. If you've seen Fairy Tail, then you'll love this. Another honorable mention we have is Records of Ragnarok. Yeah, this list is just full of controversial picks. Alright, now, let us discuss. For I, like a lot of you, heard the rumblings of records of Ragnarok from the manga readers before the anime came out. I heard about it, I was like, oh yeah, you know, whatever. I got the anime announced, and of course everyone was bitching and complaining about Zeus and Adam's fight, how it's a fucking slideshow and shit. Well, first off, I have to say, the show actually has some depth to it, because when I was watching the show, and which I watched it with the dub, by the way, in case you're wondering. You guys know I predominantly watch anime dub. But when I was watching the show, I was shocked that the show actually has some depth to it. Now, don't get me wrong, this is still mostly just fights, but there is a little bit of depth to the show with the characters and everything. I was like, okay, this series does actually have some depth to it. Okay, you know, that kind of took me off guard. I didn't expect it. But also, what also took me off guard is that they straight up say "fuck" in this show, at least with the English dub. Now, you guys know, if you've been watching anime or just dubbed anime for as long as you know that they almost never say "fuck" in anime for whatever reason, regardless, even if it's like a fucking seinen series meant for only adults, you never see characters just drop F-bombs. For whatever reason, they just never do it. Rarely, if ever. I don't remember a single dub from the last, even until recently, where I actually heard characters say "fuck." But they straight up say "fuck" in the records of Ragnarok dub, and this continued on with like JoJo. I've noticed recently where characters also say "fuck" in part 6 as well. I don't know what is with Netflix. It's don't let their like fucking catch it. They're making up for lost time of anime characters not saying "fuck." But that kind of caught me off guard. But the one thing I want to talk about is I fucking loved this show, and I had so much fun watching it. I thought it was super entertaining. I just had a lot of joy and just entertainment from watching the fights. Let's talk about the one that everyone's complaining because I got a bone to pick with Addy Twitter right there, because this fight kind of pissed me off. So, you guys probably saw the tweet when this show came out about everyone complaining about the slideshow with Adam and Zeus. Okay? So when I got to that episode, I was like, okay, you know, whatever. I was like, okay, where's the slideshow? Where's the slideshow? The fight starts, and it's anime. Not like Ooga Booga Sakuga like everyone wanted, which I can kind of get. I can understand the fans want for a show that this hype. You wanted that fucking Demon Slayer fucking quality Sakuga and shit. I get that. But the fight was anime. I'm like, okay. The fight keeps going, and it's still anime. There's no slideshows. There's no still frames. I'm like, okay. An entire episode goes by of the fight. No slideshow. I'm like, wait, what? What sorcery is this? We get to the second episode, which is the rest of the fight. And at the very end of it, there's the slideshow that lasts. And yes, I fucking timed it too. 27 seconds is how long that slideshow lasts. 27 seconds of a 45-minute long fight. Even longer if you count the episode between them where it was going off Adam's backstory. This fight is literally split across 2 episodes, 3 if you count that one, and it's anime. It's only at the very end where the slideshow comes out. And when I saw this, I'm like, this is what everyone's bitching about? You were bitching about 27 seconds of a 45 or 40 whatever minute long fight that was split across 2 episodes, that was anime, and still very entertaining. I was still on the edge of my seat. I was like, oh shit, who's gonna win? Is it gonna be Adam? And I'm having the time of my life watching this show. I'm having the time of my life. I'm having so much fun watching this fight. I'm entertained, bro, and I'm invested in shit. And no, there's a slideshow, 27 seconds at the very fucking end of it. That really annoyed me, bro. I was like, wow, because I was under the impression that was the entire fight from the tweets, and that's how everyone was bitching. But listen, this is what I kind of hate on anti-Twitter monitors, man. I mentioned this before with the first Promised Neverland, but this show monitor just annoys the shit out of me. Listen, I can get behind and understand them wanting the show to have that fucking badass Sakuga and shit, and I'm not saying it's good. The fact that it wasn't a slideshow at all is kind of embarrassing, and whatever. I'm sure there was production issues, or there was some reason why they had to resort to it. I wasn't part of the scene, so I don't fucking know. But there was probably production issues or something. But I was kind of really annoyed when I saw that, when I actually watched the actual show and saw that everyone was bitching about 27 seconds at the very end of the fight. I don't know. That's just me, man. I still had a blast watching the show, and I'm looking forward to watching season 2, which I think is already out. If not, it's coming out very soon. But yeah, I'm hyped for season 2, and I can't wait to see more Records of Ragnarok. I'm actually really enjoying this series, man. Way more than I was, and I'm hyped for season 2, man. But yeah, the final honorable mention we got is Agresco season 4. Most of my praise for what I said for season 3 in my top 20 and for my 2020 list goes here. This isn't as good as season 3. I still say season 3 was the best season, and this might be the last one because there hasn't been anything mentioned of a season 5. So this might be the last season, meaning 0 of Agresco, but I thought this one was also really well done. I liked what they did with Haida. He was definitely like the main focus of season 4. I thought what they did with his character was really cool, and yeah, just really good. It's a fantastic show once again. It's always shocking how adult Agresco gets when we start to get like to the latter half of the season. Man, always surprised, like, damn, this show was like, wait, it was really adult because it was such a cutesy art style, and yeah. The songs are also fantastic as well. Like, you know, I think this one also had the one with I think season 4 had the one with Endless Race. I think that was season 4. That might have been season 3 though. But yeah, fantastic season. Loved it. This is the end of Agresco. Great way to end off on. Really like this one, man. I also like the new to the introduce this season. I thought he was cool as well. And finally, number 1, to the shock of absolutely nobody, Hiroaka season 5. Y'all know how much I love Hiroaka. You guys know I reviewed it, so I'm not really gonna say much more than I didn't already mention there. But I loved it. This is definitely this is after the season 4. I think season 4 is still my favorite season of Hiroaka, but this one will probably be second. Loved MVA. I know a lot of people are bitching about how it got butchered. They cut this, they cut that. When it mattered, they got it right. Especially with Shigaraki's backstory, man, my God, that was fantastic. Easily some of the best episodes of Hiroaka where the shit was with Shigaraki's backstory, man. Loved that. Love with the Endeavor and the Endeavor agency art. Love what they do, especially the kitchen, especially the dinner scene where with Izuku and Bakugan and all those guys. That scene was really also really well done, man. Just I love the show, man. Y'all saw my reviews. If you guys watch my Hiroaka reviews, you guys already know what I thought of this season. Can't really add much more than I didn't already say there. So yeah, Hiroaka season 5, loved it. Looking forward to season 6. It's gonna be here in a couple weeks. And yeah, man, don't really got much more to say other than that I haven't already said in my videos for Hiroaka. Loved it. Good shit. But and also the animation. God cheers always for Bones, bro. When we get to like those last couple episodes of Shigaraki, bro. Yeah. Also, I also love the Liberation Army. I love those guys. I thought those guys were really cool. Especially like their thing, they're like the thing they do where they like just do that. Just always thought this was also really cool, man. But yeah, don't got short to say other than that, man. Loved Hiroaka season 5. Anyway, guys, that is the end of my top 10 list. Leave your thoughts down below in the comments. You got on the list. What are your top 10 favorite anime series of 2021? Leave it all down in the comments, guys. And yeah. Anyway, guys, that's where we're going to this video off. Hope you guys enjoyed the video. If you like, if you did, subscribe if you're new. Follow me on Instagram and Twitter. Flick links down in the description box below. And as always, come back for more. See you guys next time.